Today I want to tell you about this nifty little tool right here that we call the row maker. Now this is not a new tool for us. We've had this on the site for several years now, but we just did a redesign on it that makes it so much better. We did have an Amish company that was making these for us, and they quit making them, so we started making them ourselves here in the good old USA and put a few more options on it to make it a lot more versatile and a lot more useful. So this row maker is going to allow you to make multiple planting furrows in your garden simply by dragging this thing along the soil. It's got a nice wooden handle here that connects to the frame easily with some U-bolts, and then you have these spades here that fit along this powder coated steel bar, and those spades are what makes your furrow for you. The steel toolbar on the row maker here is 3 foot long, and it has attachment holes for the spades every 6 inches. The row maker comes with 4 spades, but we also sell additional spades. You could add more if you wanted to. So you could put up to 6 spades on here at one time. One of the nice things about the row maker is that it doesn't require any tools to put it together or adjust it. The handle here connects with wing nuts, and the spades also connect with the wing nuts. So you can easily remove these and move them around to adjust the spacing without having to go to the barn and get a wrench. Today I'm using this row maker to plant some beets here on the edge of this garden. I got this little spot here that's about 5 foot wide that I usually use for intensive planting. I don't put drip tape down there, I just hand water it, and I use it for planting stuff like mixed greens, radishes, or beets. Today I've got my row maker set up with all 4 spades here equally spaced a foot apart. Now you could certainly only use 2 of these spades if you wanted to do 3 foot row spacing, or you could set it up to do 2 foot row spacing. Lots of different possibilities here. So before using the row maker, I took my single wheel hoe, ran through that area there with the cultivator teeth just to get it nice and broken up so the row maker will make some pretty furrows for us. And then all we have to do is take this row maker and just walk backwards with it and let it do the work. And it's going to make 4 nice, perfect, evenly spaced planting furrows that you could plant transplants in, or you could plant seeds in. You could even probably put potatoes in these furrows as well. So I've got my beet transplants right here. These are our heavy duty seed starting trays that you've probably heard us talk about before. I like growing beets from transplants because I can do the thinning in the trays versus getting on my knees and doing it in the ground later once they emerge. They seem to grow out a little better for me when I do them in the trays and transplant them. This here is the Touchstone Gold variety of beets, so this makes a kind of orange gold beet that's really pretty. I'm also planting a Merlin variety of beet, which is a red beet. It has a really high sugar content, it's really sweet, and works really good for roasting or pickling or a lot of other applications. So I'll take these beet transplants here and I'll probably go ahead and pop them out of the cells, put them in a little bucket there so I can scoot along that row, and we'll space these guys about 4 to 6 inches apart along those furrows that we made with the row maker. So I'm going to get started planting these beets. I'll put some links below for our row maker tool, for our seed starting trays, and our beet varieties that we're planting today, the Touchstone Gold and the Merlin beet. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.